Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come, in he goes again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Looking for the run. Well, there's the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Busquets. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Bale! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Decent hit from there.
Oh, and the keeper did...
Oh, what's he done? Can he get on the end of this? Busquets. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Spread neatly. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos clears. Adams gets over and intercepts. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Messi. Messi. And this is Forlan. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Griezmann.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Can he get it through? Forlan. Great chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Been indicated.
Barcelona are Van Nistelrooy. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And now,
to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Barcelona have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, they might just hold out.
Substitution.
Barcelona very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So is this the start of a comeback? Decent chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. McAllister to Schneider. To Nielsen. Belletti. And it's Forlan. Van Nistelrooy. He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? Played into space out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's really well manoeuvred. Hazard looking to play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Brilliantly cut out. And that's gone route one. Good ball, good, and the shot! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nicely weighted ball. Busquets. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Hazard. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Aubameyang. Puyol. Belletti. Forlan is herring after that one. Dixon. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
2 added minutes have
Messi.
been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Puskás threads one in, picks out, shot at goal! He's scored! First blood drawn. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi. And that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. It's anyone's ball now. He won't be happy with that one. Not the most accurate pass. He's picked his way through. That is a crunching tackle.
Santa Clara really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rodri conjures time and space where few can. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot. It's a goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And Aubameyang! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And claimed it back swiftly. Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. They've got a corner here. So, third corner of the game. They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cremona looking to go forward now. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that was vital. A reprieve. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Coming on to replace
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game takes the shot! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Now, can they get him away? Costa Curta. And the pass is intercepted. Nice looking ball. And here's Forlan. Looking for a runner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, it's just a little long. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Tchouaméni makes the interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ambitious ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now he's got space here. Aubameyang is wide and looking to get onto this. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a lovely, neat pass. Figo, that is good alertness. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Coming on the field is number 9, Hirotoshi Nakata.
And this is chance for a shot! It's really well cleared. That's an imaginative pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Khan with the clearance. Well, they've got it again. He's a sharp little ball here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Goes for the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bale. Number 14, Tchouaméni. Coming on the field, number 17, Van Nistelrooy. Number 26, Davids.
Costa Curta. Played into space out wide.
There will be 3 minutes added
Rijkaard.
time.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, super ball. Haaland! Oh, it's in! And That has raised the roof! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing.
It's a good-looking delivery. And he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kamara really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oviedo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! It's anyone's ball now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Forlan. And he's well positioned here. Well, defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ernest. And this is Forlan. Ødegaard. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Puyol. Vieira. It's Belletti. Busquets. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he shoots! Goal! An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Foden is onto this. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through. Chance! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two. Forlan! Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
It's Forlan! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is simply terrific, finished with... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Santa Clara really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
And we're already back up and running after half-time. Vieira does well to stand firm and defend it. And it's Bellingham. Messi, a player so... Defending was strong and firm. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement. Ernest. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. That's good play. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's through, now is he in? Oviedo needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Busquets. Now it's Forlan, played into space. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Rodrigo. Foden, threads one in. Might be danger here. He can get that clear. Oviedo have it back and can go again. Very nicely done, and he's managed to get free. shot! And that's past the post.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Aubameyang. And he's heaved it away. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Garnacho. De Paul. He's going for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aubameyang.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. And this is Messi. Aubameyang. Aubameyang! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable... Oh, what has happened here? Bonucci clears. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Romero to McAllister. And here's the Paul. And Martinez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vieira wins the duel this time. That's good running with the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's well spotted. McAllister. Martinez. Tagliafico. He's a sharp little ball here. Caught offside that time. Lo Celso. And Garnacho.
2 added minutes
Belletti.
has been indicated.
Now it's Aubameyang. And the through ball. And he was quick to react. De Paul. There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Santa Clara certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Real chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Messi. Busquets. Vieira. Figo takes control of it and he's on the move. Figo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's made its way to him. Aubameyang! Really well taken goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 6.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Lo Celso.
It's become a case of men against boys.
McAllister. Number 49.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Gonzalez. Coming on the field.
Ball driven towards the far
Number 20,
post,
Alvarez.
and he's straight
Number
offside.
11, Maradona. Number 8, Dybala. Number 19, number 18, Messi.
Perez has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Tagliafico. Oh, easy pickings there. Quality ball. And it's Dybala. Dybala going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. De Paul. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Forlan. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the finish! And the keeper can swallow it up. Tagliafico, chance here to counter. Here's Maradona. Maradona looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And he's had a hit! Oh, he's kicked it out, that's a great save. And this is Forlan. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
സീരിയസിലായിരുന്നു ഇതാണ് വെച്ച് കളിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് 12 വയസ്സ് കളിച്ച് 13 ഗോൾ 3 അസിസ്റ്റ് കൊടുത്തു പ്രതീക്ഷ മാത്രം ഇഷ്ടം ചെയ്തിട്ട് കളിപ്പിക്കാൻ ഈ വീക്ക് ടൂർ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല നല്ലൊരു കാര്യം ഈ മാച്ചോട് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നിർത്താം ചാർജില്ല മാറ്റാൻ നോക്കുകയും ചെയ്യും ഇവിടെ ഇറങ്ങാൻ പോകും ഈ ജയിച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ലേസിൻ്റെ ഇതിലോട്ട് കയറും ജയിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയായിരുന്നു കൊള്ളായിരുന്നു നോക്കാം
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Khan making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me...
Messi! Tries to play it through. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's in on goal. And he's lost his... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Belletti. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's surging through. Figo. Now it's Forlan. So what can they make of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Danger averted for now. Pedri.
Santa Clara can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Triol. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's a good-looking ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Forlan. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Xavi Alonso. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Roberto Carlos taking charge of the dead ball.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
He went for the curler. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Xavi Alonso. Oh, this looks sharp. Done delicately. In a trice.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass. Pressing high and with purpose. Roberto Carlos. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see...
It's full on! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gabriel tries to get it clear. No, again there's no way through. Nunez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
She promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space, and he's managed to get free.
Santa Clara surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's managed to gift it back. Threads one in. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Santa Clara couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Aubameyang. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Finally, division 2 എത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ വരാം. ചാർജില്ലൊന്നുമില്ല. ബൈ ഗൈസ്.